Welcome to BioBanshee. I'm Casey.
And I'm Randall.
We're playing Dragon Age Origins.
The
game that got me into RPGs. One of my favorite games ever. Okay, so we're going to create a new character. And you've never played this. But you've played Inquisition.
No, I've never played this one. I've played Inquisition.
You've played Inquisition.
I'm only...
But you haven't played this.
in the knowing. So this is
So you know some things about the Dragon Age universe.
And I'm aware
you've heard
of
about You've heard about Ferelden, and you've heard about the hero of Ferelden, but we will be playing as the hero of Ferelden in this game.
The hero of Ferelden.
Yeah. Just in case you're wondering, we got the name BioBanshee because I'm obsessed with BioWare, just a little.
And a little with
As
Irish
you can
folklore.
see, we are playing a BioWare game, so that's where the bio comes from.
Right. As in buy me things.
Buy me BioWare things.
Buy me BioWare Banshee.
And yeah, Banshee is an Irish folklore creature. An old woman who wails. If you see an old woman wailing,
the chantry teaches us
it's
that it
because
is the
someone
hubris
died
of men
recently
which
or is
brought
about
the
to die.
darkspawn into our world.
Bit macabre, but
Hell.
The mages had sought to usurp heaven.
It's all good.
It's okay.
Instead,
it's all right.
This
they
guy will
destroyed it.
take over.
They were cast out, twisted
It's a
and
Tevinter
cursed by their own
dudes.
corruption.
Grievous.
Asshole.
They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn.
I'm gonna try really hard not to be too spoilery for the future games, because I don't know if someone's watching this and they haven't played Inquisition or Dragon Age 2, we might give some things away about those, because we've both played Inquisition. So
right.
From the deep roads,
we might be able to keep some secrets. We'll see. I don't know.
It's gonna be hard not to compare for me.
We neared annihilation.
But
yeah.
There
might be some spoilers.
I'll do my bestest.
They're ready for the invasion. There's a lot of blood in this game.
Until the
You can't have dragons without blood.
came. Men and women from every race.
It's called a dark
Warriors.
fantasy
Men and women
game.
from every
Barbarians
race,
and
warriors,
kings.
mages, barbarians, and
Grey Wardens
kings.
sacrificed
Yes.
everything to
I
stem
like the
tide of
unisex
darkness.
world.
I know.
I like it.
That's part of the reason why I love this series so much, because it's sort of the traditional fantasy setting of like medieval and
Right, she just
there's
saved
magic
that
and
mage's
stuff.
life. That male
But there
mage's
are
life.
women who are warriors, and it's not a big deal. It's just a fact of the world that there are women warriors. And there are female leaders, too, like queens who are in charge. Like there's Empress Celine, who's in charge of Orlais. And it's not a big deal. They're just a
It has
part
been
of the
4
world.
centuries since
And
that
a lot of
victory,
fantasy doesn't
we
do
have kept
that.
our
I really
vigil.
appreciate that
We
BioWare
have
does
watched
that.
and
with
waited
their
for the
series.
darkspawn to return. But
Ooh.
those who once called us
Hanging people.
heroes have forgotten.
There's Duncan.
We are few now, and our warnings
It's
have been ignored
also pretty
for
good
too
at being
long.
diverse, these games. Racially diverse.
Racially,
Yeah.
gender.
Yeah. I love BioWare for that. I mean, there's good writers in general, but they think about what they're doing. They try to make good
For I have
quality
seen with my
things
own
that appeal
eyes
to a wide
what lies on the horizon.
audience.
They're actually looking at their target audience. They're listening to them.
Maker,
Right, and they recognize that
help us
video
all.
game stories impact people. They have an impact on people. It's not just a game. You
I'm
know,
not just
it's
going in
media
to kill
that
monsters. I
affects people.
want some meat to the
Yeah.
story.
Okay.
Ooh, what
Got
should
some
we build?
choices. There's a lot of choices here. Do you want to be male or female?
That's a tough question. I've been
I
asking
like to
myself
be
that my
female.
whole life.
Because I usually like to play as females because in most of the media that we consume, like movies and television, when it comes to like epic heroic stories like this, it's usually a male. as the main character.
Very much.
So when I play a video game, it gives me an option of being a female. I usually choose to be a female. And then if I play it again, I might play as male, but...
I find myself, even as
But
in
either
younger
one,
games,
I'm cool with either one.
the sparring fighting games like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
I almost always chose the female because there was that option to be a
Right.
female.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do a female. Female it up.
Okay, so do we want to be human, elf, or dwarf?
We're already human. Let's be something exotic.
Okay, so we'll be an elf or a dwarf. Okay, so here's the thing. We've got 2 choices for each one. If we're an elf, we could be... Actually, 3 for elf. We could be a mage, and who lived in the circle, was sent to the circle, and that whole thing. Or, if we choose rogue or warrior, we can choose to either be a Dalish elf,
Yeah.
or a city elf. Dalish is, you know, like basically the Native Americans of the series, where they're, you know, the elves have been persecuted, and the Dalish are the ones who have sort of separated themselves from the society, and they live in their own
Sovereign
sort of clans,
areas.
and they're doing their thing. The city elves are the ones who still live in the human cities, but they're like in the slums.
Oh, that's us right there.
Yeah, I really like this origin, actually. The city elf origin is really interesting to me. Because it's very much the underdog story.
Yeah.
It's as underdog as you can possibly get.
I like that.
Dwarf, you can do either a commoner, which means you're poor,
Regular
and you're
serf.
like you've joined a gang basically to get by, or you're a royal, a noble. So you're like the son of the king.
I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
Here.
Or I guess daughter of the king.
Yeah.
In this case.
I'm kind of feeling.
I really like the city elf origin,
I'm
personally.
Kind of feeling the city elf origin. Rogue is awesome too.
Rogue or warrior? I
like the rogue.
I have played elves as warriors before, but in this series, elves lend themselves better to be rogues, I feel like, because they're so skinny and they're shorter, and I know that's a stereotype for like the small person to be the roguish person, but
Right, they don't like to be
I
generalized and labeled like
don't
that.
know. I know.
Elf be nimble,
Elves
elf
must
be quick.
be bows and arrows. No.
Elf jump over the candlestick. It's okay.
But I don't know.
We can pigeonhole them. I like a rogue
Okay,
elf.
So we've always lived under the heavy thumb of our human overlords.
Fuck them.
But when a local lord claiming his privilege,
That word again.
with the bride shatters your wedding day.
Yeah, prima nocta.
See, this is
Prima nocta.
Yes, racial tensions explode in a rain of vengeance. Okay.
Oh, she's fucking pissed.
Yes. Okay, so do we want to like use a preset, or do we want to like create our own face? Oh, that's kind of weird.
Let's make her look like
Some
Janeway.
of these are kind of weird.
Let's make her look like Janeway. Let's give her a bun.
Oh, let's do it. Yes, there is a bun option, so we
Elf
should
Janeway.
totally do it. Okay, that looks funny story about Janeway. Kate
was born an elf.
Mulgrew, the actress who plays Captain Janeway from Star Trek Voyager. Kate Mulgrew is a voice in this game. Yeah.
I like that. Oh, yeah.
And she's in Inquisition, too.
See?
She's in all 3 games.
See? So,
She's
I think it's
she's my
only
favorite
fitting.
character.
It is
We'll
only
get to
fitting.
that.
That face is pretty close to hers.
This one?
That face right there, yeah.
Yeah, because she's got kind of the high cheekbone thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's pretty close to her. There's so many options. I really like this character creator is pretty extensive, but I do prefer the Inquisition
color.
one.
Yeah, she's definitely got normal lips.
The
Janeway all lips, all
Inquisition character creator is freaking amazing. I love it. I don't think we need any lip color.
No.
This
That's what is that?
I'm not sure.
Dialysis?
Yes. Yeah, I guess this one. That's the one.
Like, so even look at the
It's
the
still
black
kind
skin
of
tone.
weird,
It's
though.
not even
The
normal.
skin tones in this particular game, in like the shadows, they're a little awkward.
Her sternum is like 3 inches wide.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And every suit of armor you have has like this little necklace thing, because I guess maybe it was easier to animate.
They like
with the
fetish
head
collars.
had a separate.
They
I
like
don't know.
fetish
It was kind
collars.
of weird.
It's okay.
Do we
We're
need
on to you,
blush? I don't
BioWare.
think we need that
We
much
know what
blush.
you're doing.
We don't really need. This is a freaking. She's poor. She's from the alienage. I don't think she really cares that much about makeup. She's not all into the high society stuff. I don't think so. Look, she's got little elf ears.
Elfie
They're
ears.
kind of like Vulcan ears. Speaking of Vulcans,
Did you have a dream last night?
Tim Russ. No. Tim Russ, the voice of Tuvok from Voyager.
Our dear Vok.
He is also a voice in this game.
That's
He's
our
look
Janeway.
too groomed. I don't know.
She's not. She don't have time to tweeze her.
No.
But hers are naturally just Jennifer Connelly.
They do look a bit like Jennifer Connelly's eyebrows, not gonna lie. Some of these hairstyles are really odd.
Oh.
See, look, that's kind of weird.
I don't
I don't
think
like
our
those
girls got
bangs.
time.
Those
Oh, those are
bangs.
bangs.
Weird.
Oh.
They're terrible. Oh, there's the bun.
There we go.
Ear size.
Yeah.
I think that's probably good.
Very nice.
Those are pretty large.
We like them. We like our elves to show off their ears.
Better to hear you with, my dear.
Yes.
That was a dumb joke.
That was a little creepy.
She's had a hard life, I think, living in the
has.
alienage. She's not all about the fun in games. She can make a joke sometimes, but
It's usually at someone else's expense.
yeah, it's. I think she's a sarcastic type.
Yes.
Okay, what's
cynic.
her name? Should it be Kathryn?
Kathryn is right.
For Kathryn Janeway?
Kathryn.
Voice. I kind of like this one.
I kind of like Cocky. Cocky's good. You can never have enough.
I think
cock.
she's sarcastic and she's gotta be kind of cocky as like a defense mechanism so she can survive in her harsh environment, the alienage. And she resents. I think she's the kind of elf that resents the fact that elves have been persecuted.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Like, she's not. She doesn't hate humans, but she's resentful to. Like, she doesn't hate humans as individuals, and she can like individual humans, but as a group, she's resentful about the persecution of her race.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I can see that.
Next. Oh, we get to spin some pints.
Okay. All right.
Well, if we're gonna go rogue, we should get dexterity.
Yeah, totally.
And some cunning. I always like to up the cunning really early because there's a skill you can have called persuasion in this game. It's not in the other games, but in this game you can have persuasion as a skill so that when you're talking to people you can basically talk them out of fighting.
Oh, nice.
Or you can also intimidate them and add to your intimidation.
Strategy.
So it makes it a little easier to get by sometimes. So I think she's really whip smart too anyway. As a character. Coercion, I guess, not persuasion. Coercion. So yeah, let's go ahead and up that. I want to be able to talk my way out of stuff. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you get poison automatically. Lockpicking is a must.
Yes.
Stealth is a good thing to have.
Yes.
So we don't really have any special attacks right now. That's okay.
We'll get
We'll get them. Well, let's just play on normal. I don't want to spend too long on the fights.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the combat in this game, it's just a matter of waiting until the health bars go down. Like, you're not really that involved, depending on...
Denerim, the largest city and capital of Ferelden.
Denerim, the largest city.
Long ago, the elves lived as slaves to humans, and though they've been free for many generations now, they are far from equals. Here they live in a walled-off community known as the Alienage, working as servants and laborers when they can. Despite these hardships, Denerim's elves are a strong people who take pride in their close community. This is the only world you've ever known. Until now.
Wake up, cousin. Why are you still in bed? It's your big day.
It's your big day. I'm still poor.
Huh? What? Did I oversleep?
Yes, your father and I figured you deserved it. You do remember what today is, don't you?
According to your breath, it's get drunk before noonday.
Ding, ding, ding.
No, you idiot. You're getting married today. And Soris, too.
You're getting
I don't
married.
want to get married.
Ew.
Groom Nelaros. He's here early.
I don't even know this dude.
She doesn't even know this dude and she's getting married to him?
Oh, I'm sure she knows him a little bit. You know, like, they've seen each other
They've rubbed
around.
ears.
That's Ferengis.
Oh, right.
So that means we do it now? I'm not ready!
Well, it's going to happen anyway, so hold your breath and jump in. There's going to be music, decorations, feasting. Weddings are so much fun. You're so lucky.
But then you get stuck with someone for the rest of your life. What if I don't like them? Want to be friends first. You just want to get to the drinking.
Which won't happen until you get going, will it? All right, I'll stop tormenting you. I should go talk to the other bridesmaids and find my dress. Oh, Soris said that he'll be waiting for you outside, so move it.
Fine. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Wedding
Do elves wear
clothes.
panties?
I don't know. They never go into that. I think they do. Well, actually, if this is medieval time,
Wool
they
panties?
probably wear like underpants, you know. So probably not like panties like we know them, but like underpants, you know.
A tunic,
Yeah.
in a way.
I think this is our dad.
Ah, my little girl. It's the last day I'll be able to call you that. Oh, I wish your mother could have been here.
Didn't he
Why
get ridden?
today? Just because my betrothed is early?
I'm sure they sent your betrothed early for good reason. The elder took it in stride, at least. Maybe trouble was brewing at the High Ever alienage, or the family didn't want your betrothed traveling later in the season. Whatever the reason, I paid the dowry, the Chantry issued the permit, and everything worked out fine.
I'm not a fan of dowries. I'm just gonna be adamant. What do you think? Be adamant about not wanting to get married.
Yeah, let's be adamant about it. Like, I don't like
Not
dowries
into the
either.
arranged marriage deal. But I don't want to get married.
But I don't want to get married.
I understand. Before I met Adaya, I was ready to go hunt for the Dalish. Just be glad I chose.
Yeah,
the
that's what I want to do.
Without
I'd
parents
rather
to
be with the
represent you,
Dalish.
Children like your cousin Soros.
That's why we
end
didn't
up
pick
marrying
Dalish.
Whoever the elder could find.
It's like, but we've got a complex about it.
Yeah,
It's more interesting.
Yeah, thanks,
It's like
Dad, for bringing us out here to the city.
You fantasize about being with the Dalish, but you don't have a way to get there. You wanted to learn about the culture of your people, but you don't have a way to do it.
Instead, I have to marry who you say. Great. Oh, I like that sarcasm.
Yes.
What other prospects are there here? Do you want to marry someone 15 years your senior?
Might be
I
smarter.
thought not.
Richer.
All right, time for you to go find.
Well,
Soros.
probably
Sooner
not
this
among the
wedding
elves.
starts, the less chance you
Unfortunately.
have to escape.
Maybe he's got a long elf shelf.
Well, who says I even have to marry? Why don't I just leave and find the Dalish? Come on now. I can fight.
I want to see my betrothed at least. You want to see
Yeah.
who you're...
I want to see
you're
my
dealing with.
betrothed at least.
You will soon enough. Oh, one last thing before you go, my dear. Your martial training, the sword play, knives, and whatever else your mother trains you in, best not to mention it to your betrothed.
I'm going to be whoever I want to be. I'm going
He'll
to be
find out
myself.
sooner or later.
He'll find out
When
sooner
I
or
stab
later.
his ass.
Later.
Cha!
Definitely later. We don't want to seem like troublemakers after all. Adaya made that mistake.
Mother was a clever rogue.
Yes, that she was.
Clever
Take
girl.
Clever girl,
Mother wanted you
Clarice.
to have
I
At the
was
very least,
more
I can
talking
live
about the
there and
raptors.
start your new
in
life.
Jurassic Park.
Go on then. I still
Oh.
Clever girl.
Right.
Source is no doubt waiting for you.
Clever girl. And then she eats him.
Yup. But he's like all respecting of her. He respects the raptors as they're eating his face.
He knew those were his last words.
Well, yeah, I mean, whenever he sent Ellie, what was his name, Muldoon?
Mm-hmm.
He sent Ellie to run, you know, and then he knew he was gonna die.
He knew it.
So he was just, you know, waiting around.
I think he
a
kind of
kitty!
believed he was
It's
part
a
of the
kitty!
problem. I think he realized that there was something bad going on because
Yeah,
his character
he
is just.
He was around because he, you know, sort of understood the danger.
We're talking about Jurassic Park.
We are. Jurassic Park rules.
It does.
I love. Oh, whoa. Sorry.
Get out of the way, elves.
Excuse me.
We made love in the sea.
Yes.
We made
Oh,
love
I can't.
Love in the
Oh.
sea.
What does it say?
Wall.
playing, but she wanted more.
Oh, they're
Aliens
locked.
gates.
There's one
I
small
can't
problem, you see.
go
I
and
can't
go out.
grant
Okay,
her
I'll go.
wish. My wife
he
gets suspicious
ranting?
when I
Oh, they're
come
drunk
home
elves.
like fish.
That's kind of funny. Drunken elves. Pushing the shift button
Tells you
highlights
who's who.
all of the points of interest. It's really handy. I use it all the time. Alienage tree.
I still don't see it. Whenever I look, I just
I
see the mother.
don't read the codices very often, but I collect
Same
them
sort of
because
nose
I
must have been
can.
that. The breeding
Because I'm a
shows.
collector.
Aye.
Also, you get a little bit of experience for collecting stuff.
You're a gatherer.
Just don't want to leave.
Do we want to talk to people? Who's
We can
that?
talk to people.
Many blessings, young one. We hope to stay for the celebration, but we must be off.
Where are you going?
The Ostergar ruins. The army camp there is calling for laborers.
We wanted to look for work in High Ever.
But that's just not possible.
Why not?
Moving to a different alienage isn't easy. Travel and bribes cost money. Humans are a suspicious lot. I've heard the ones in High Ever are worse than here.
Well,
good luck.
off on your trip.
Good luck,
Many
buddy.
thanks. Again, blessings on your day.
Yeah.
All
Blessings
right.
on your day too.
It's been a while since I've played this or
That was an
this
enormous
Braska.
frat. Did you see that big?
Thunderhumper.
That
That's
one,
a rodent
yeah.
of unusual size.
It is. ROUS is. I don't believe they exist.
Congratulations on the day.
Whatever. Who is that? Let's see who this is.
Oh, hey you.
Congratulations on the big day. Have you seen Saurus?
Oh,
I'm looking
asking
for him
someone else.
myself.
If you see him, ask him to come by and say hello, will you?
Sure.
That's very tristy.
All right then. Okay.
Right?
Who's this?
He was a little too pretty.
Dilwyn. It's a weird
Well,
name.
it's the lucky bride herself. Hello, dear.
Oh, now, love, she probably doesn't remember us.
Oh, of course. I'm Dilwyn, and this is Gathon. We were friends of your mother's. We haven't seen much of you since... well...
You can just say she died. Fascinating, but I've got to go. Let's ask him something.
Yeah. What can you tell me about my mother?
Your father still doesn't speak of her, does he?
Adiah was beautiful, and full of life, and a bit wild.
She wanted you more than anything. It's sad she never got to see you all grown up.
We just wanted to see you today and express our good wishes.
Any friend of my mother's is a friend of mine.
Yeah, Disney.
It means the world to us to see you happy.
We've saved a bit of money for this.
Do you hear that ferret in the background?
We
Yeah.
Chirping?
Like you
It's
to
like
have
a squirrel or
to
something.
help start your new life.
That's very generous of you.
Make her bless you.
That was a little out of nowhere.
Give me some monies.
Wasn't he
Look at him just
dandy?
leaning.
Yeah.
Leaning against
Yeah.
the post there.
He thinks he's hot shit.
Well, if it isn't my lucky cousin.
Look at them striped pants.
Celebrate the end of our
Ooh,
independence.
Daddy. Hello, elf.
Oh, see, he feels the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Is running away still an option?
Are you insane? Where would you go? Into the woods to live with the Dalish elves?
Yeah, sure. It could happen.
It could happen.
Live in the forest with the savages, far from humans?
Come on now, that's
Sounds like a
racist.
dream.
Don't call them savages.
Not that we'd know where to find them. Besides,
Savages, he says.
He's just
Apparently your
ignorant.
groom's
It's not
a
his
dream
fault.
come
He's
true.
just ignorant.
My
He's
bride
cute.
sounds
Not
like
all
a
cute
dying
people are
mouse.
smart.
He's just been sheltered.
Maybe you'll get a cage for a wedding present.
That's terrible. Let's go introduce you to your dreamy
That's
betrothed.
terrible, he says. Oh, you. I know who you are. Kathryn. Can you
Oh,
kick
look,
that
see,
squirrel?
he's in our party now.
Oh, he's part of us, yeah.
Like, we can actually play as him now.
No, can you really kick that squirrel?
No, I don't think so. Where is it?
Just ran around.
No. I don't think you can. You can only interact with certain things. Oh, a beggar.
Alms. Bam. Spare
Ooh, a
coin
beggar.
for a
I
man
have
who's
money now. I
trying
can
to
give you
help
one.
his family.
See?
I can give you a money. It's my wedding day. You should be giving me gifts.
Oh my
Oh, that's
god, that's
rude.
just wrong.
Oh
Here
god,
go.
you could be so mean.
Go crawl off and die somewhere. How mean.
Yes, I'm gonna give him one.
May the Maker's eyes look down with love on your day.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, the Maker is basically what they considered God in this
The
series.
Maker? Yeah.
The Maker
yeah.
is God, basically.
Okay.
And their version of Jesus is a woman named Andraste.
Andraste.
I kind of like that they have a female Jesus.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So I guess they'll also have
and like the
idioms
church.
of Andraste God you. Andraste
Yeah,
be
yeah,
with you.
yeah.
Make her be with
and
you.
the church in this game, which is called the
Chantry.
Yeah.
Yes, Chantry.
It's all like matriarchal. No!
Every time you...
Assault!
It's a party, isn't it? Grab a whore and have a good time.
That's just rude.
Someone grab him and have a good
Savor
time.
the hunt, boys.
He's a bit of an
Take
archetype,
this little
isn't he?
elven
Yeah.
wench here. So
He's a
young
human.
and vulnerable.
Touch me and I'll gut you, you pig.
That's right.
Please, my lord. We're celebrating weddings here.
Silence, worm.
Oh god, he's just
I know what you're thinking.
not
Maybe
even.
we shouldn't get involved.
I won't let these humans abuse us.
Fine. But let's try to be diplomatic, shall we?
What's this? Another lovely one come to
He's
keep
got
me company.
poofy pants.
What a
Thunderhumper.
Humans, come, you'll regret what you've done here.
He is scum. I'm
Let's
gonna
talk
say
this
you
over,
need to
shall we?
leave that once. Yeah? Or let's check this over.
Let's talk this over.
Be all cunning about it.
Let's be cunning.
Maybe you should invite it over for dinner.
Shut up.
Do you have any idea who I am?
Ah.
Are you insane? This is Von Orion, the Earl of Denerim's son.
Von Urin.
What? Oh, Maker.
Well, he had it coming. Maybe his father should have taught him better manners.
Ding.
You've a lot of nerve, knife ears. This'll go badly for you.
Knife ear. That's like the
Yeah.
insult
Oh,
for
I
elves
really
because
messed
they've
up
got
this
pointy
time.
ears.
It'll be all right. He won't tell anyone an elven woman took him down.
I hope so. I should get cleaned up.
Is everybody else all right?
I think we're just shaken. What was that about?
Looks like the Earl's son started drinking too early. Well, let's not let this ruin the day.
Oh, is this my betrothed right here?
That's your betrothed.
He's got a nice shirt. I don't really like
He
his
looks
face.
a little dopey.
It's a nice shirt though. It's all swirly.
You like his clothes?
Yeah! I like these clothes.
Hello, man who I'm about to marry. I like the way you dress. You've got something going on for you. The rest of it, not so much, but...
This handsome
Yeah,
man.
can I lay next to your clothes?
And who's the fellow with her? Not mine, I hope. That's rude. No, just be regular.
And this man must be my betrothed. Let's keep her always ahead of the game.
Sora's said much of you. Some of it was even positive.
Hey,
I just wanted to give you a sporting chance to run.
Did you just say that?
I'm
Some of it
sure
was
the two of you
even
have a lot
positive?
to discuss.
Are you kidding me?
Well, Here we are. Are you nervous?
Sort of nauseated, actually.
Sort of nauseated.
I thought I'd stay calm, but now we've met. Let's just say, I'm not calm.
How do you feel about moving to Dinnerum?
I'm just not interested in this whole deal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Are you saying you don't want to marry me?
You got that right, buddy.
You're ugly and slow? That's mean.
Not if I can help it.
I just don't want to get married at all.
There we go.
I see. Well, I hope in time you can learn to...
Come on, cousin. We should let them get ready.
We'll see you two in a bit. Don't disappear on us.
It'll be fine. You'll see.
Don't disappear on
I
us.
hate it when people
Don't
say
look
that.
now,
It's
but
stupid.
we have another problem.
Runaway bride.
What? What problem? Is it Vaughn?
Anything to put the wedding off for a while.
Another human just walked in. Could be one of Vaughn's or just a random troublemaker.
Oh, it's Duncan.
Either way, we need to move him along before someone does something
I like
stupid.
Duncan. He's cool.
Let's go talk to him.
Yeah.
Let's just kill
Do
him.
this quickly.
Oh, I should put on my wedding things, right? Wedding clothes.
Your wedding armor.
That's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Adaya's boots. I think we should call it a part there.
Yeah.
This has been BioBanshee. I'm Casey.
And I'm Randall. This has been awesome. This has been fun.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful.
See you next time.
See you next time. Cheerio. Pip, pip, and away.
Thunderhumper.